Hello guys, how you doing? CiNiO Gaming here, and in today's episode we're gonna talk about Evolution Heroes of Utopia first impression. Okay, so let's just have a look closely of what Evolution Heroes of Utopia has to offer. And this is actually a second part. This is a continuation of the game Evolution Battle of Utopia. And the first game came actually in a shooter version, whilst this one came obviously as idle clicker type of game. And therefore we've got it in our portfolio. So I have seen this game on a Play Store and got a massive 4.7 overall rating. Therefore I wanted to try it out and see how it goes. And so far I cannot fault it. You know, the game doesn't have adverts pop into your face, the game doesn't crash, and it's one of these games which I very much like. As you progress and you go along, then you explore more and more concepts of the game. I like these kind of games because it got a time where you need to learn basics and then progress as you go along. So there is actually quite a lot of storyline happening, so as you progress there will be a lot of chat between characters and the bosses you face. But basically you're here as a commander, you've been sent to deal with bandits, beasts and the crazy disciples of the ancient god Xi. So this is overall what's actually happening, but you can find out more as you go with the storyline or find more in a guide itself in options, and we'll get there in a minute. So obviously you're getting all your allies as you see here on the screen with joining your team. So all these characters are pretty much working in the idle mode. Once yourself here, you're working in pretty much on the clicker type of, you need to tap on the screen in order to deal damage. So the game itself runs once you got your mobile, laptop or computer running. So the game will run, the game can go idle as far as 3 days, so even if you're busy going on holiday or etc., the game will farm for 3 days and it's gonna be a lot of reward when you come back. But every single time you want to pretty much speed up the process, you will be just tapping on the screen or tapping with your mouse and progressing further. So obviously it's important that you're gonna level up all your heroes evenly in order to get more damage output. Okay, so actually what we see on the screen here, we pretty much all the time trying to defeat all these minions, I would say, because now and then as you defeat few minions you need to face a boss. So currently we're in a stage where we failed to beat another boss and therefore we keep farming the minions on that level. Anytime we're ready we just call fight boss and we're trying to beat that guy. As you see currently, even with tapping on the screen, I'm nowhere near to deal the damage as this red bar gonna come to the end and we pretty much gonna lose this battle. So I'm waiting as well for grenade to be replenished, and that's one of the first technology you're gonna unlock. You will, every single time you can activate that, and after 45 minutes you will get free frag grenades, which is gonna help you massively when it comes to early stages and bosses. I'm not able to demonstrate that, I need to wait another 28 minutes. I won't be spending diamonds in order to do so, as I'm saving this up, and I always do in every single game. Okay, so that's pretty much where we are. So once you fail the boss, you automatically come back to the stage, to the farming mode, and you're gonna keep grinding and progressing your heroes when you feel that you're strong enough and you're able to progress further. In here we've got some special offers obviously when it comes to spend the real currency, and we can get into our bank to see more of this. And that's actually one of the options when you can exchange diamonds, which I'm going to show you currencies in a minute. But I do not recommend that, especially to start off. There is no really point, you just keep grinding and you're going to get better out of that. In here I'm going to rate the game later on. So far I like it and I'll definitely use that. I tend to go and put some opinions on the Play Store because why not, it's pretty much for everybody overall game experience, so I'll definitely go and do it. So obviously talking about all this game progress here, we're currently at sector 54. When it comes to map, which is a first step, as you see, we probably, when you're gonna get to sector 60, we're gonna complete our 4th map. So I have completed 3 maps so far, and every single time you complete one, you're gonna click on it, and after 5 minutes you can choose one of these bonuses. So far on the first one I have chosen additional damage, which is an acid damage, Got no idea how much exactly more damage does it do, but more likely I can find more information online. Then I have chose more damage when it comes to certain characters and damage free to one of the to another character. So early stages in the game I always try to maximize damage output, so it's a quicker game progression. And once I'm gonna complete this one, I'm gonna again click on it and use one of the bonuses. You need to bear in mind that, as you see, the terraformers only had 2, which I have used first 2, and this one already has costed me diamonds. Therefore I'm recommending saving you diamonds for these permanent passive bonuses. And once this one cost me 20, this one might be 40 or 60, therefore I'll keep saving every single time, every achievement I've got. As you know, when it comes to map amount, there is huge demand, and that's where your diamonds will effectively go, because you want as many bonuses as possible. So obviously here we've got our options, music, sound. You can go back to storyline, which you're gonna get along our games, support community guide. It's pretty extent, so it's gonna get you to a company website, and then you can read more. But it's very nice guide. You can see a lot of information get from that. And then we've got our achievements, and then we just click and collect another one. So there is plenty of achievements as well. You see we've got 24 out of 140, and then in here every single time you won't be connected, that will be prompting you to connect to Facebook, which I did, and that gave me 100 diamonds. You can get certain bonuses when you're gonna invite friends, but you can read more about it as you're gonna get along. In here we've got all our currency, and the 2 main ones I was talking about, it's the first one, it's a biofuel, which you see this is dropping pretty much, that's a normal loot from all the minions, and that's what you need in order to upgrade heroes and unlock new heroes. We're gonna get here in a second. The second one is diamonds. It's a premium currency. You either buying it in bank for real cash, or you getting it from achievements. You can get it from connecting to social media, which I mentioned already, and you can get it from a saves. Now and then you got a saves dropping here, so you're watching an advert and you got a chance to get some more. The next 3 are additional currencies, which gonna be pretty much used in a later stage of the game, so I'm not able to tell you everything about it. But we've got our data discs, we've got our medals, and we've got our magnetite. So this one you're gonna use in technology. So we talk about frag grenade, which I'm waiting to be replenished, and then I managed to get from different saves and stage progression magnetite, which I have upgraded already once, this passive bonus, and gave me 200% damage to the team. The medals itself will give more biofuel drop from that, and I haven't upgraded any levels on this one yet. And teleportation gonna be unlocked at level 60, and that pretty much works as a reset of the stages. We're probably gonna revert back to level 1 and have certain bonuses in return. So I'm not there yet. Once I get, I'll definitely get another episode and explain a little bit more about teleportation and what's worth investing and what's not. Okay, so that's where I need to pretty much wrap up when it comes to technology and all these premium currencies. And lastly, we've got heroes. So heroes, you start obviously as a commander, which you are only based on a tapping damage as a clicker, which we've seen before. So every single time I click, I'll add additional damage. Everything else is in idle passive mode. So it's important that you're gonna keep progressing your own hero as much as every single other one. And when you click on a character screen, you see that every, I would say first is every 50, but then every 100 levels you're gonna get a certain bonuses. And as you see, some bonuses are great when it comes to character itself, and then later on you got some damage to the team. So it's important that you keep checking and progressing all your characters evenly, so you get a more damage output. And recently I have also unlocked a squad arsenal. When we go into details, every few hours you get a chance of opening a free chest, and as we go information here that we need to unlock all these weapons to get Walter Blake to our squad. So at the moment I have pretty much got one of these bonuses, 30% damage to this particular hero, and we got 30% damage to another one, and I have get a free gems, or I had a biofuel from it. So it's not every single time you get one of these weapons, but you basically got more information here as you go along. and then more information about gameplay as well, all the statistics in here. So obviously your characters, you just level them as you go along, and then I had one of these offers which I can buy for diamonds. That's another character. I'm not spending diamonds as of yet, so I just skip that, and as I've been progressing I have unlocked characters which are later on in a stage. So every single time you get to the last one, you then get a next character which can be unlocked as soon as you gather a certain amount of biofuel, and this is always probably 10 times higher than you normally farm at a certain level, but I cannot wait to unlock another character. So from a screenshot in the guide itself, I know that pretty much you can feel all this first, second row, and there is about 4 or 5 different characters as well here along yourself as a commander. So there is definitely plenty of characters and plenty of gameplay to be unlocked. But talking about all of that, this is a only first impression video, so once again, just to recap, you keep farming biofuel and upgrading and unlocking new characters. When you're ready, you call a fight boss and you progress further, which converts into farming more currency. Keep saving the diamonds which you need in map. As you're gonna progress further, you need to invest diamonds in order to get some additional bonuses. Don't spend it into biofuel and technology. You start with grenade, which every single time you use them, and I highly recommend using that on bosses. Try to replenish 45 minutes, and you can again try to attempt beating a further boss as you go. And more information about teleportation and its premium currency gonna be in the next episodes. As soon as I pass level 60, I'll probably try to get to level 70, 80 to know a little bit more, and if we got more chance of dropping this premium currency. So it has to happen, and I need to sort of experience it in order to talk about it in greater details. But for the time being, when it comes to first impression, this is it, guys. Once again, no adverts to your face. The game, it doesn't crash. It's nice and friendly, and it just goes along. If you want to leave it, you can leave it up to 3 days, come back and collect rewards. But I highly recommend to try that one out. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. For the time being, thank you very much for watching. Take care and bye bye.